Oh, he's almost like a bit proud of her.
I'm just trying to retire here.
Oh, he just said so much with those two looks. What is going on in there, though?
This guy's got a lot going on.
Oh, well acted. Oh!
Welcome back to Wookieeleaks on the Break Room. I'm Brandon Barrick, and joining me today is Maude Garrett. Hello, Maude.
Hey, it's me.
It's you. We're so happy to have you here. And today, we're continuing our light speed delivery of Wookieeleaks, giving you our episode reactions and immediate post-episode thoughts. We'll also get into our big question today. What is Baylan up to?
What is
this dude's plan?
What's going on in his noggin?
I can't believe he kicked Shin to the curb like that. That was brutal.
You
Not
could've
even a
given him
card.
a
Not even a gift
hug.
card. Thanks for all the work.
You've done well. I believed in you for a while.
It was just like, hit the bricks, kid. I'm sticking here. And tomorrow, Maude and other guests will be here discussing more lingering questions from this episode after we've had time to internalize it.
I think I need to watch it again.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely, definitely. And folks, this week we've got a sponsor. We're throwing a party this week on stream to get excited for the series finale of Ahsoka. And thanks to our friends at eFavormart, the break room will be all decked out to celebrate. It's gonna be beautiful.
Cake!
Cake?
I want cake!
We'll get cake.
Okay, great.
We'll get cake.
Thank you.
eFavormart has everything you need to throw a professional-looking party, perfectly tailored to whatever theme you have going on. They have balloons and table linen, sure, but they also have huge statement pieces like balloon floral arches. How beautiful. Unique backdrops and champagne stands. Are we gonna have champagne?
Say no.
John says we can have champagne. There are over 10,000 products to choose from, and orders ship within 24 hours. For our party this week, we got balloons, an awesome galaxy projector, some LED net lights that let us really make the set feel like Star Wars-y. Yes. We're gonna hit that Star Wars theme for the party. I'll be there, Zach's gonna be there, Maude will be here, and who knows who else might pop up on screen. If you want to take your parties to the next level and support our network, click the link in the description and use code THEBREAKROOM for 15% off your first order. That's code THEBREAKROOM. Also, we want to remind you to head to nerdriot.shop where you can pick up some awesome merch inspired by the Ahsoka series. I've been wearing this shirt a lot on the series. We got other Star Wars shirts. Oh my goodness. We got Coruscant Troopers. We got Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy right here. We got that going on. Lots of fun Star Wars inspired stuff. Also other merch from all sorts of different IP. And we're going to have some really good Loki merch. I know we're talking Star Wars right now. We're going to have some great Loki merch coming very soon. Loki,
it's gonna be good.
Keep it on the down low. It's going to be great Loki merch. All right, let's cut to the chase. It's Ahsoka Episode 7, Dreams and Madness.
Do we like Sabine yet?
She needs to make up her mind, I think.
There's a lot of eye makeup on. Where is she getting that in the far, far away?
Maybe she had it tattooed on.
What a legend. I love the Howlers, by the way. I didn't get to talk about last week's episode.
I think they're hideous.
The Howlers? They're like a dog wolf crocodile.
I know, their mouths are too big. I don't trust any animal
As someone
I could put my head
that
in
has
its
a mouth that's too big, I take offense.
I can't put my whole head in your mouth. You're safe, you're safe. I just don't trust an animal that could consume my head in one bite.
First impression of Thrawn.
I love adult Thrawn, who's got a paunch, who's got a ratty uniform, but is keeping up appearances.
This felt like Star Wars, which I liked. Actually, it felt like Willow.
Star Wars. Very Willow.
Yeah, it felt like
very
Willow.
Ewok spinoff movie. Don't you think she should have cried?
There he is!
She should have cried.
She should have felt something.
I love these. I love the witches.
Oh, we are getting this story back.
Mon Mothma in the flesh. Hell yes.
Oh my god, that's Neen Num. It's the Neen Num species.
Look at Chopper hiding back there. Ah.
I protected the New Republic by ignoring you.
Oh,
that's right.
Murmuring.
He's got like a Vanderbilt mustache.
How
Sideburns.
does that work?
Uh-oh.
I see a general who abuses her authority for personal gain.
I can't argue
Will
that.
not stand for it.
You can't be on the bad guy's side.
Well, I don't like him.
He's got a point.
She did do that. But she also has a point.
Was that C-3PO?
How?
Oh my god! Oh! Leia sent him probably.
Human cyborg relations. I am fluent in over 6 million forms of communication.
Mothma loves 3PO.
here on behalf of
Yep, you called it. Of course, of course. It's almost like she had the forced shadowing.
I like
Smug.
That was great. That
She's
was great.
smug. I don't love Hera live action. Sorry.
This data transcript, which she hopes may resolve the matter.
Could have been an email, 3PO.
I object.
In the strongest terms.
We've had enough of your objections, dude.
Cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid.
Hey, now he's being droidist.
Yeah. Chopper's about to
He's about to throw down.
throw hands.
And clamps.
How real is the threat of Thrawn's return?
Likely.
We have to prepare for
Now, I don't know if she's just screaming internally or if that's just the contacts.
She's trying to convey with her eyes, and it hurts so much when she blinks. Mon Mothma's always got to be the one who knows what's going on and has to deal with people
Wool was
shutting
pulled
her
over
down.
her eyes as well.
Right.
Dreams and madness!
Dreams and madness.
Dreams and madness!
Isn't that something Baylan said before? This is all dreams and madness.
Actually, he might have last episode.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh.
How long is this trip?
Ahsoka the White.
This is what's wild that, like, Thrawn and Ezra did this trip. What were they doing there?
Oh, he's back! He's
is this
back
like a
training
training
her. Oh, the
hologram?
module. Yes.
Cute.
Saj Ventress, even Count Dooku.
We know Asajj Ventress.
But now this is the first time she's like been in live action.
I wonder if this is the same recording that they watched in Rebels when she was watching recordings in Rebels.
Actually, it might be, and I think
I
it was
wonder.
in. I thought it was in Clone Wars, mayhaps.
When she watched it in Rebels, like right before, and Ezra saw her watching it.
Was that what it was?
Yeah.
Go, Hayden. He gets to reclaim the role.
If something happens, something's gonna happen, my guy.
He's already dead.
Let's say I fall into a pit of lava and my flesh gets burned off.
Well, if you didn't have the higher ground, that's on you, bud. I love it. He hated being a trainer, a teacher, but he was very
Yeah.
good at it.
I think the odds are pretty good.
Star whales.
Yeah, well, are they Purgles or Star
They're
Whales?
Purgle, but he
Purgle,
calls
plural,
them
you're right.
plural.
Yeah.
But he calls them star whales.
No S on them.
Which is a term that was used like on Rebels.
Oh, yeah?
Do you think they get to come out the mouth or?
You said that into a microphone. With no context, really.
They won't clip it out. It's fine. Our fans are great. I like the brakes. Throwing out their legs. They're getting attacked. Oh no.
Oh, yeah. Do you reckon this is Thrawn's starship?
Yeah. Or the ring. The ring had guns on it.
Now that's very Empire Strikes Back, but opposite.
Oh, they're mines. Oh shit.
Oh, Purgles!
Oh,
Were they not there
no.
previously?
Oh no.
Oh, you did ask if a Purgle was gonna
no.
die?
No, they can't kill a Purgle.
It's its natural migration pattern. That's cruel. Now, if you didn't like Thrawn before, you loathe him now.
I mean, this is good tactical planning. You can't argue with the plan. It's a good plan. Oh, oh.
Whoa! Oh, they're getting
Uh-oh.
getting out of there.
That's their way out of here.
Do you think a Purgle passed?
No, I think they got out.
The Purgle pushed past the precipice.
The Purgle pushed past the populated pustules of petrol.
Nice. Rosario doing that green screen justice.
React, react.
We're in the ship. Go.
There's too many of them. It's like Star Tours. Oh.
Ooh, we did not see that
Ooh, ooh.
coming. That was a Purgle rib. Now this is nice and phallic.
A little phallic. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's his deal?
Enoch,
Yeah.
you know, he's committed to the cause. You
It's
think his face is messed up?
it's unnerving to have a
The mask.
stormtrooper with
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. I heard the baby. Where's the baby?
Where's the baby?
Show me the baby, no tea.
Do you know why they're not?
There he is. Oh my gosh.
Do you know why they don't have much to talk about? Because there's no tea.
There's no tea.
Can't spill anything.
No tea. I got it. I got it.
Oh, it's
It
too
took me a
good.
minute. It took me a minute.
Yep. Zeb!
There we go.
Oh my god, I'm literally the Leonardo DiCaprio meme.
They said it. They said the name. Show the purple bastard. I mean, this dude could be Joseph at any local church nativity play.
Do you think
Just
that's
killing it.
Is that his beard? Is that his
I think
facial
it's
hair?
real. I think he grew it.
He looks so different with a full beard. Do you believe it?
Believe their,
Years of history together?
I guess. Maybe they've talked for hours now and they're bored. This
The
show
enemy
needs, this
of
show
our
needs 100%
enemy.
more Shin, okay?
Agree. And Baylan!
Where's my Shin episode?
And Baylan!
Shin going, we're staying here? I don't think so. Why are they doing whatever he says? They could just magic this dude for breakfast.
We're gonna see the magic in action.
Here we go.
Though. Are they always holding those balls?
I think so. It's like a stress thing.
She's got the force!
She's like, oh yeah, I have the force.
Tap into the force, baby!
He just called out her bond.
She hasn't really flexed it for a while, but if she's really Ahsoka the White, this power
here we
shall
go.
unleash.
That's
Do you think the
creepy.
witches are gonna
That's
intercept?
creepy. Maybe. This means like my ears are burning.
She's like, what did that get?
Maybe she can see? Is this
See-
like in
She can
the sequel
read the
trilogy
sense.
where they see each other?
Do, 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 do.
See?
Okay,
She
yep.
sees her. Uh-oh.
So does she though. Haha. Uh-oh.
Oh, whoa.
But then you're gonna take them straight to Sabine.
Oh, damn.
Oy.
That's a no, dog. I don't know those guys. Those guys?
Is that Baylan and Shin
no.
though? Yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah.
I love these shots. Again, this is very Willow. Ooh.
Is he telling her to leave? He's breaking up with her?
Does he know that his days are numbered? What's his path? What's his path?
Does he know? These things are hideous. I can't believe people like these.
I like it. Who is she getting help from? Thrawn?
'Cause she
Enoch?
went.
He's really dismissing her.
Yeah.
Impatience for victory will guarantee defeat.
He can see
Damn.
her demise, maybe?
Well, she wants to go back and rule the Empire or rule the galaxy with Thrawn, but he was like, "No, we're staying here." And she
What
was
does he
like,
want?
There's some weird old magic here. He's down for it.
I don't think he likes Thrawn though, right?
No, I don't think he's over the Empire.
We're gonna have a battle. And again with like quite indefensible creatures that only have a rock for a back.
Do you think the rock comes off? We were talking about this.
Yeah, it looks like they had straps on it. Very samurai-esque.
Yeah, a lot of samurai like imagery on this show.
Yeah. It's very George Lucas.
Pew 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 pew.
Little nomadic society. Oh,
That's not
that's
gonna
very
work.
Ezra
That's not
Bridger.
gonna
Is that Ezra's? No. Did he teach him how to make those?
Maybe.
Is this giving Ewok a little bit?
It's giving me Ewok. It's a little, little Ewok, a little Gungan.
The rocks,
The rocks is
the
very
defenseless
Ewok, yeah.
creatures, them banding together with whatever means they have. That's not an Ewok.
Oh, that was
That's
more
a
of a
Jawa.
Jawa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's giving Jawa.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jerry, no. We can't leave Jerry behind.
Has he still got...
Has he got a gun?
Whoopa. Has he still got the Force?
He's got to still have the Force.
And Ahsoka's like, hi, I'm here, but I just brought more company.
Thank God the gravity here is exactly the same as our galaxy, and the air's breathable. What luck?
Baylan, what is your objective?
Hey, what is he up to, dude?
He just wants a cuddle.
I think he's vibing.
Just a hug. She got her lightsaber, but does he have his? He has his.
It is his lightsaber.
Well, then what's he going to do?
I don't know.
She's going to have 2 blasters and a lightsaber? She's only got 2 hands.
He's gonna be like, hey, can I get one of those? It's
Yeah.
like, you kind of gave this to me, and that would be weird for you to ask for it back.
He doesn't even have like...
Oh, a slide! Cute!
Ooh.
Oh, ouch,
Oh.
ouch. You can't use the Force to, like,
Yeah.
skid?
Force jump. Force slow down.
Oh.
Have a conversation. Talk it out. Oh, I
Guys, let's
see
talk.
his markings on his
Yeah.
greaves.
Can't allow you to interfere.
Interfere in what?
I'm doing stuff.
What does chat think it is?
I'm trying to open a Dave and Buster's on this planet.
I'm somewhat of an entrepreneur.
There's no casual entertainment options here.
Maybe you both want the same thing. You just need to talk.
She's like, I've been training. What have you been doing? Ugh. Take me back to the lightsaber action.
Okay,
here we
that
go.
explains
That's
it.
fair.
What? She's got blasters.
She got stabbed last time, my guy.
The Force is my ally.
Ooh,
So he's peaceful
Oh,
now.
here we
That was
go.
a force push.
Force push.
So no one's using the lightsaber.
I guess not.
What a waste.
She's better with the guns anyways.
He's been training too, I'm guessing.
She's using both this time. Very smart.
Well, she's been bested by him already. But she did a costume change, so
Yeah.
watch out, buddy. We all know what that means. Behind you!
Ooh, his hair, his beautiful hair.
Oh, she did get a lock. He's not gonna fight her? She's got a
fighting her
lightsaber?
with the Force.
No, but he need... Buddy.
Just chopping wildly. Come on.
Oh,
Ouchie.
She's gonna what?
Ooh. I like the
2v1?
little effect on the lightsaber.
Don't kill him before I find out what he wants. Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, cute.
But, like, don't kill him.
This is Dreams of Madness.
So she stole his howler. Oh, he's almost, like, a bit
Like,
proud of her.
I'm just trying to retire here.
Oh, he just said so much with those two looks. What is going on in there, though?
This guy's got a lot going on.
Oh, well acted. Oh! Wow.
Oh,
It's like-
cute. He's playing.
It's a tabletop game.
Yeah.
Is it Imperial Empire? Imperial
Yeah.
Galaxy?
He's playing Raid Shadow Legends. This is turn-based, guys. This guy's a whale. He buys all the gems.
He's realized that Baylan sent
Yeah.
separated them. Oh, you didn't see that coming, huh, buddy?
Someone get me the file on Baylan's skull. Oh, that was cute.
Little flip.
Whoa!
Oh!
Oh, adorable.
But she was gonna blast her with fire.
Ahsoka.
Oh, Ahsoka. Oh, she's
Ooh, yeah.
smiling.
Come on, she ain't falling for that.
Oh, well, now he's using
Okay, there we
weapons.
go.
So much
Not-
for not
not that
killing in
peaceful.
peaceful ways. Ooh, a nice little rocket.
My toes. That killed them? They were like knocked out from that? I guess it could be conclusive. This guy's a great manager. You know what I mean? There's no problems, only solutions
Yep,
with this
yep.
guy. No, I meant for this to happen.
Acceptable losses. I want 3. How do they do that? Oh.
Oh, okay. He was retreating.
Well, Sabine's gonna shoot him in the back.
Imagine being stranded on Peridia. You make it like 9 years, 10 years, and then you just get shot.
In the back.
The day before you get to leave and go home.
Hours, actually.
Hours before you
Yeah.
take off.
He's eyeing retirement.
He's like,
And that's
I can't
why
wait
the
to go
eye wasn't
back.
where it was supposed to be.
I bet my girl's still there waiting for me.
Now she's feeling abandoned.
Yeah,
'cause
this is
Baylan's
bad.
left her.
She's gonna have daddy issues after this.
Oh. And she was like, no. The dark force is inside of me.
You can't change her.
Let her go.
This is a bad day for Shin. I don't feel like Shin deserved this.
Where is she going now?
Baylan abandoned her.
Why?
She's got to do this on her own. You about to say sorry, Sabine? I hope
No,
so.
good to see you. Is there a thank you?
And miss this reunion?
Oh, see?
Oh, there we go.
That's what we
Aw.
want. So if you were playing Good Manners Bingo, there was no sorry and there was no thank you.
Yeah. No tears either.
No tears. No remorse. Is it a good feeling or a bad feeling?
I think I might be going home after all.
Hey.
Well, we don't really have a way to get home.
There's a ship.
They can't get on that Star Destroyer. What is like Thrawn just gonna let them get on there?
Do they have the coordinates of where they need to go?
They don't have the
It's too far
technology.
away.
They need the ring.
They need either the ring or the
Ah,
Purgles.
we're
that
never
play.
leaving Peridia, folks. We will never get off this planet. Gita Vasant, I missed the last name. What an episode.
Oh, right.
Was that thrilling for you?
I actually really like this episode. I do feel for Rosario Dawson, who every single episode has had combat.
She's had to do a lot of
She's
stunt
had a
work
duel.
with that fucking headpiece
Yeah,
on. That must
yeah.
not be easy. I bet it's hard as hell to hear in that thing.
Yeah, I never even thought about that.
When she had the headband off and laying down, there was little holes, but I think that was just to show it there. Those are like her ears.
I have a little
But
gripe.
like, I don't know how she hears in that thing.
I have a
what's your
little
gripe?
gripe. this is the first time we're really seeing like core members of, you know, the rebels together. I just think that there's so much not said. I wish there was a little more that was said.
Right.
It's
I want
like they're
tears.
using like
I want
a look
tears
to say it all, or they're just kind of like dodging questions or not getting into it. Oh, why'd you think she died? Well, I was wrong. I didn't answer the question.
How'd you get here? Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
Yeah. I just
Let's
think that there needs to be a lot more moments of great dialogue. And I think the best that we've had that at the moment. There's a man in Sunday! Go, buddy! Aww.
The Ezra?
That's Ezra, yeah.
That's Ezra.
Yeah.
Genevieve O'Reilly, they just had her name up as Mon Mothma, who I love. She's great. She's so good on
great.
Andor.
But that's the thing, we
Killed
get
it
that
in Rogue
political
One.
side of things, and they're somewhat
I love
talking, and they're sending C-3PO to have these discussions. I just kind of wish a little bit more dialogue was had between these characters.
Yeah.
As a way to kind of establish these relationships, because they've had so long together.
Right.
That, like, you know...
And this is the episode to have that dialogue.
That's
Because next
exactly-
episode, we want the finale. We want to just have...
That's it.
That's
This is
we want a lot
where
of
they
our
need
action.
to reminisce or bring up reference points from previous seasons in Rebels.
Right.
But like more exposition that someone who hasn't seen Rebels can gain from these three coming together.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of the episode?
Maude, I really liked the episode. You know, I made a prediction while we were watching it that we're never going to leave Peridia in this season. I think the next episode will end... The season finale is going to end with someone going away.
Take Ezra home.
Maybe.
He just wants to go home. He's not too good for his
I don't know if he wants to go home anymore.
He wants to
He's
go
got buddies.
home.
He's got a kid. I think that baby Nodi is his.
He pieced out
won't-
straight away. He's like, sorry about the damage. Emotionally, physically.
Sorry, Bill died.
Bill died.
Sorry about Bill dying.
I'm gonna go.
I should have taught you guys how to build guns and not slingshots.
He's like the epitome of, but now my real friends are here.
Yeah,
so this was great.
This has been cool. You guys have been so
I'll call.
great. Thanks for letting me have one
I'll
of these.
keep in touch.
Bean houses. That was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed that. A little small for me. That's okay.
It was
Not
good
gonna
to have
complain.
more from Ezra, though.
Yeah, it was good seeing Ezra. What did you think of the episode?
The things that I liked about it,
Yeah.
music's always fantastic.
The score.
We have a little bit more interaction between, like, sort of, we see more about Baylan and Shin.
Yeah.
We see a little bit more with Sabine and Ezra. My gripe is I wish there was a little bit more dialogue. I wish they would talk it out a little bit more.
A lot of not being said here.
A lot of wistful looks, and the looks are fantastic, especially Ray Stevenson when he's
You
doing
called that out.
Hey, she didn't kill me.
He looked
and he's like,
four different directions, right?
But now I have to
Internalized it all.
And then this is... And I understand we can't understand what's going on in his head, but I do think that when you reunite people, when they've last been in a show that not everyone has seen, we actually need character building moments as exposition. What are they like together? What did they miss?
Yeah.
What is their nuance? What are their idioms that make them who they are? Because at the moment we just got avoiding answering questions and we've got evasiveness, and it's just
We got a hug. I appreciated the hug.
that was the most live we saw
Yeah.
between Ahsoka and
No
Ezra.
tears. I want some tears.
Come on, Sabine, feel
I want to
something.
see some crying. Why don't you give us a quick episode recap?
I would love to give you a little recap. This is what happened, just in case you need a super quick one.
Super quick.
We get Hera getting reprimanded by the council, but who steps in to save the day? C-3PO. He walks on in.
Oh, you hear his voice off screen?
I'm offended.
Oh, excuse me.
It is on the behest of Leia Organa saying that she assigned Hera on the mission. She used her
retroactively did it.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Smart.
We love to see that.
Smart.
Ahsoka and Huyang push past a minefield in the Purgle path to Peridia and eventually hide
Who
in
wrote
an
all those
own.
P's? Who wrote all those P's?
I like that. That was good.
That was good alliteration.
And I
Good
said
alliteration.
it just once.
She nailed it.
Thank you.
What a pro.
They hide in a bone. And then they...
In a bone?
In a bone.
I think they were next to some bones.
No, let them be in the bone.
Okay,
I've
let
got
them
a
be in the
bone to
bone.
pick. And it was the Purgle rib, specifically. Using the Force, Ahsoka tries to locate Sabine, reaches her. By doing it this way, Thrawn and the Night Sisters locate her and then fire upon her. Use too much Force with other people that can kind of tap into that Force, you're going to show your location. And that's what's happened. They managed to make it to the planet surface. Baylan and Shin find Ezra and Sabine with their naughty squad, but Baylan sends Shin off to attack her on her own, officially parting ways.
Yeah, that was a real weird.
He dismissed
Tough
her.
stuff. Tough stuff.
Thanks, it's been great. We don't know how.
Maybe after I have to go fight all these people, we could break up. That would be cool.
He was just like, no, I'll give you one bit of parting advice, and then I will never see you again.
Watch your back.
You're giving too much into the dark side of the Force, which kind of talks about maybe what Baylan's idea
Maybe.
We'll talk about it. Ahsoka and Baylan face off. Sabine and Ezra fight Shin. We get battle after battle with Thrawn surprised by Baylan's deserting. He did not foresee
Not in the file.
that.
Was not in the file.
No, he ran many diagnostics, and that was not one of the solutions that he did not plan for. Just before Shin and the Night Troopers, that's what they're called,
Adorable.
have Sabine and Ezra cornered, Ahsoka swoops in, saves the day, Shin surrenders, and we get a great reunion to close the episode.
But
a
no
great
tears.
reunion?
It was a great reunion.
It was a hug.
It was a great reunion.
You know who needs a hug?
I want some tears. Yeah, we got a little laugh from Ahsoka.
Do you know who needed a hug?
Sabine needs a hug. Shin needs a hug. Is who
Shin
needs a fucking
needs
hug.
a hug.
I mean, Ahsoka tried to hug her. She was like, come here.
Come on, there's a little spot right here, ready
You already
for
got
you.
the braid. It's cute. You got this little training set.
I wish
back
she
on
was
the
kind of
ship.
like frustrated with
Yeah.
that.
A scream would have been. Oh, a scream.
Just something.
An angry
There's
scream.
more dialogue. I'll even take
So one of our big questions come. How do you spell it out in the script?
AUGHWHAGH.
Oh, okay. I said it slow and weird. So our big question coming out of this episode, and kind of a lingering big question for the series, what is Baylan's plan? A couple episodes ago, was it the last episode? He was like, we got to get back to the beginning. We got to reset this whole thing.
Because I think episode 4, you kind of got an understanding of why he's talking with the Night Sisters, the witches, why he's in this plan.
Right.
And why he admires Thrawn. And it sounds like he believes Thrawn's ideals. And it's very much the villain trope of you've got to destroy everything and build again. And he thinks that, from what I gathered from that, he believes Thrawn is the best person for that job.
Yeah.
But then he met Thrawn. And you know what they say?
Oh, you think he changed as soon as he met Thrawn?
They say never meet your heroes.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
I think it all changed
He's
when
panicking
he met
right
the
now.
man.
Yeah.
And, we've been talking about maybe Baylan having a little bit of like a psyche reading thoughts.
Like a force power that he's...
Something
you
like
can see.
that.
Yeah, because that moment when he's like with Sabine and like reads her whole
How
history.
did you know about
right?
Ezra?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
was
yeah.
Ezra the goal? How did he have that intel? And
Right.
I think he's met Thrawn and he's gotten the vibe of you will be eliminated after this.
This
You
guy
are
doesn't know what he's
not-
doing.
You are not an asset to me and
Right.
I will dispose of you. And I think that that's why he's doing it. Why isn't
Okay.
he protecting Shin? Maybe he's already foreseen that she's going to go to the dark side too far. Who knows? Maybe he's doing this to, if you love someone, set them free.
Right. That is an interesting way of looking at it because, yeah, before they got to Peridia, right, he was kind of like, he used the word witchcraft in a strange way. That was kind of like, I don't like all this witchcraft stuff. He's helping Morgan Elsbeth. He breaks her out. He's killing rebels, all this stuff. Or like, not rebels. I guess they're the Republic now.
Sure.
The new Republic. And then, yeah, he gets to the planet. And Shin's all like, great, we're going to get here. We're here. We're going to get Thrawn back. We're going to rule with him. He's like, oh, actually, that's not part of my plan.
Yeah.
And she was surprised. She was like, I thought we're going back to like rule the galaxy. He's like, no. Jedi, Empire, they come, they go. I'm sick of it all. I want to break the wheel, to use a Game of Thrones parlance.
Nice.
But it did seem like a surprise to Shin.
Yeah.
Who he seems to be fairly honest with. And yeah, it kind of, I love your idea that like, as soon as he met Thrawn, he was like, oh no,
Yeah.
this is not going to work. I'm
So-
going to stay here.
I actually think it's one of two things.
Okay.
You have to remember that this planet is so far away that you can only get there through specific
Totally different
coordinates
galaxy.
that were buried and long gone. So no one has the access or the coordinates to get to this place. So I'm wondering if Baylan's original goal was just to get to this place. So he realized that he would just piggyback on this whole Thrawn thing with Morgan Elsbeth just to get there.
Right.
And Susie got there and he was like, cool, that's, now I can start initiating my plan.
Okay.
Or it is the fact that he truly thought that Thrawn would be his ride or die and got the sense that he was going to get eliminated.
Okay.
And so now Thrawn is actually the enemy. And I think he
Interesting.
could team up. Who knows?
I think Baylan racked up a lot of gambling debt on Canto Bite. Okay. And he's like, I got to get out of this galaxy. I got to break my
He
legs.
bite off more than he can chew.
He Canto bit off more than he could chew. He's got to get out of this galaxy. And he's like, listen, we got to go to Peridia, okay? And Shin's like, we got to go back. He's like, I can't go back. They're going to break my fucking legs.
The debt I have amassed.
The debt I have amassed on me. My credit score is garbage, okay?
Say you've never met me before, because I'll come for you too.
Yeah, please, just get out of here. Save yourself, Shin. I can't go back. My ex is on my ass, okay? I owe so much in alimony.
So, what's your theory? Because it's got to be better than that.
No, that's a great theory, and I like it. I think it's 100%. If he wants to reset everything, right? He wants to go back to the beginning, and he's gonna use like the Force. He's not a Jedi. He's not a Sith. He's just a dude with the Force. Okay?
With a vision.
With a vision. He likes some of the stuff that the Jedi do. You know, he put the braid in Shin, which is like a very Jedi thing to do. He likes some of the stuff the Sith do. He likes to wear the black.
He's pure grey, and I think
he's got an orange lightsaber.
We've seen grey somewhat in canon, and I like exploring that, especially with like the Jedi Order sort of like null and void, and realizing and recognizing that when you have that many confines, you're merely a puppet. You're a soldier in sort of like whoever's commanding you. So I like the idea of grey Jedi, exactly that.
Right.
Taking a step back and realizing this is a path of good and this is a path of selfishness. Where do I sit and what can I do to gain what I need?
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. And if he does want to reset everything and he wants to use the Force to do that, he's not going to use the Jedi way or the Sith way. You know what? There are these other kind of weird mythical elements of the Force, right? We've talked about the Mortis gods before, the son, the daughter, the father.
And
the daughter sacrificed herself to bring Ahsoka back to life. Ahsoka has the daughter inside of her.
I would argue that Ezra has the daughter inside of him now that he won't even wield a lightsaber.
Yeah, you brought up that point.
Yeah, he's
that,
gone
like,
so...
He's a pacifist in a weird way.
Yeah.
I mean, he picked up a blaster and shot a dude in the face. Not that much of a pacifist.
He's been clean. He's sober, you know? Like, he's just
like,
that's not my life anymore.
I can't touch a fucking lightsaber again.
I don't partake in that biz. But I feel like when you're looking at the father, son, and the daughter, he fits most into the daughter's category at the moment. And I actually think Ahsoka fits into father.
Okay. As like
because
the kind of
she
fulcrum.
shuns the Jedi Order.
Right. And she uses some dark stuff, right? From the very top of the show, the crawl we got, they were like, she got information out of Morgan Elsbeth from like non-Jedi ways, right?
Yeah.
A little Force torture.
That's it.
She's got to get answers. Where's the bomb, Morgan? Where's the bomb?
But she's also been facilitating and helping sort of like the New Empire. She's been looking for Ezra as a rescue mission. But, you know, remember the whole time it was like, if you need to walk away, we have to be able to be okay walking away.
Yeah.
And we've just got to chalk off as Ezra as a loss.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. The goal for her was to stop Thrawn. Now she's hugged Ezra. I don't know.
Yeah,
she's not going to cut bait now. But yeah, if he's going to use something like the Mortis gods, again, this show, a lot of it seems to feel like, oh, you need to watch a little Rebels to understand it. Which, if you haven't watched Rebels, check out our Rebels recaps on the new Rockstars channel. Bring you up to speed on all that.
Really
but like,
beneficial.
A high concept thing like the Mortis gods or Bendu, right? A character from the Rebels. He's like this big Force character, looks like a giant moose.
Hell yeah.
He's neither good nor bad. He's just like right in the middle. He attacks the Rebels. He attacks the Empire. He told Thrawn how he saw his like life ending or his timeline ending.
Just send me away.
I will send you away.
I won't stop.
No, we like it. It's helpful. It keeps me fresh. But like a character like Bendu, we have one episode left. If they're just going to show it and not explain it, it's going to be very confusing for people. There's like Zepho stuff on this show, which relates to the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor video games. That's like some old stuff.
Easter eggs only, if you ask me.
Yeah, like this temple. Yeah, I think that's what it could be. It's like just deep Easter eggs. Because like to get into the Zepho.
They're recognizing, but they're not implementing it into the plot.
Right. And like they've made clear that like the Jedi Fallen Order and Survivor games are canon. They get very close to introducing Cal Kestis. You know, I think someday we probably will see him in live action in some form. But, you know, to introduce that or to have that show up in the final episode as like the big MacGuffin would be strange.
No. We'd need it in episode 6.
Yeah.
You know, we got Hayden in 5.
Right.
And in this one again. Oh, a little hologram.
Oh, that was a great,
module.
another surprise.
Oh, that's just nice.
That was great. But I love this idea you have of Baylan just kind of like getting there and being like, this is not going to work. I just need to stay here and figure this out. Open up a Dave & Buster's franchise and really find some success on this planet.
But can you imagine though, like you've risked everything. I mean, sure, you've pocketed a lot of credits from Morgan Elsbeth as a, you know, mercenary, but at the same time, it's like he's making these decisions. He's doing what needs to be done, the greater good, according to him.
Sure.
To get to Thrawn. And I think that it's, you know, watching that last episode and Thrawn being like, and then when they've killed those two,
Right.
we can eliminate them.
Yeah.
And I think there's got to be something there. And the fact that Baylan is now Thrawn's blind spot because he didn't
surprised him. Yeah.
He didn't register Baylan's betrayal, even though it's not necessarily a betrayal. But he's got all the pieces on the chessboard, and Baylan's over here at E5 when he should. You know what I mean? Like
You shouldn't be at E5, Baylan. I needed you at G6.
6.
I played
Nice.
chess once.
Bishop.
Yeah. There's a bishop in it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it did seem like he wanted to get Thrawn back, and if all of this work was just to get to this planet,
He's
seems
undercover.
Like,
He's undercover for Leia.
Right.
Now that Leia's been mentioned, she's in this. She knows as well. Thrawn versus Leia. We love
that.
Baylan's on Leia's payroll.
Interesting.
I just thought of that then.
So
No merit.
So Leia was okay with Baylan slaughtering a bunch of New Republic folks.
She's not a Jedi.
Well, and according to the canon books that
I've read the
take
Bloodline.
place, yeah,
So
she's
good.
going to be
Read
run out
it.
of the
Claudia
government.
Gray's Bloodline,
Yeah.
fantastic book. It is canon. If you do want to get involved, it basically it's
She's
like
going to get run out of this government and have to form the resistance.
it's the first time, if I may,
Please. I
I'm
insist.
the founder of Maude's book club, and I get to talk about books.
Please.
This is the first time in the Star Wars universe that we have a middle-aged woman as the forefront of the story, as the protagonist, and you actually learn what it's like. She's divorced Han. You know, and so you see what it's like in her divorced years.
Right.
She feels like she failed her son, you know?
Wow.
And just like these sorts of things, I think the book's fantastic.
Her
You
son's
should
going
read
to blow up 5 planets, so
More!
maybe stay together for the kid.
That was a terrible.
Stay together for the kid.
It was a terrible. This is actually, that's what The Last Jedi is all about. It's kids of divorce.
Yeah, it's tough out there. It's tough out there, folks. What are some other things we liked about this episode? I very much enjoyed. I love Thrawn. He's great.
He's great.
I feel like Thrawn does not believe all this witchcraft. He's like, dear mothers, I come to you once again. I think he hates them.
I wonder what he's got on them, though. Their freedom?
Well, I think he
Do
knows.
they need to be rescued?
I think they went off the planet, right? They got all these dead bodies. I assume that this cache is like dead bodies that they're gonna reanimate with their night sister powers,
Ooh, that's
because
a
they
whole
did it
nine.
in the Clone Wars. They were able to like reanimate dead witches.
Well, we already saw it with. I've already forgotten his name.
Marok. Yeah,
They
he was
made
like
me
a
care,
weird
and
ghost
then they turned him into a
thing.
fart.
And you know, there's some thoughts that these night troopers are all dead. You know, stormtroopers that have just been reanimated by these witches. He knows he needs an art. He's gonna come back. I mean, at this point, he at least knows that he's coming back to.
And Enoch's the only surviving one. He's the only one who's alive.
Maybe he
Which is
ate
why
all
can
the
talk
other
and
ones.
has eyes.
They definitely ate some of them. Some got eaten.
Thrawn, I can hear him explaining it. Well, if they weren't so delicious.
Right. Yes, they're
We
already
wouldn't have
dead.
eaten them.
We might as well eat them.
They're
and if we eat one
terrible
or
waste
two,
of
we can
resources.
kill some of the others and eat them. It's been several years.
I have
I've got to
calculated we can eat 4 legs every 5 days.
We start with the legs. One leg from each.
That's a good Thrawn impersonation.
Oh, thank you.
There's the inflection.
But yeah, I feel like he doesn't really like all this Night Sister stuff, and it's just appeasing him to get back. And once he gets back, I think he would sell him out in a second.
Well, they're in.
But he knows
his
he knows
arsenal.
he's coming back to an empire that's been decimated, and he's only got one ship under his command. And you know, Morgan Elsbeth has maybe like organized some other stuff for their return.
Okay, so let's say I really like the idea that these Night Sisters have, all the Night Troopers are dead.
Right.
And they're sustaining this army. What is Thrawn giving them in return? Freedom from the planet.
He's getting them out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
I
want
actually
off
think
this
that makes
planet.
great sense.
It's gray. It's boring. The Noti are annoying.
I wonder what
The
Baylan's
Howlers are
doing.
hideous. I
Leave
gotta
the
get off this
Howlers out
planet.
of
There's
this.
only me and my 2 sisters here, and we're driving each other nuts, Thrawn. Okay? We gotta get off of this
Yeah,
planet.
help us, please.
Please
I hate
get us
her.
off. We
I'm
got
sick
these
of
little
her
balls.
face.
They make little red lines, and I'm fucking sick of it.
Also, it's a dog and a wolf and a crocodile in one. What is not to love?
Wolves and crocodiles both hate humans and would love to kill us.
As an Australian, I don't see the problem with that.
They will kill us.
Animals that want to kill you? Really?
They will kill us.
Don't get me started on people that want to kill you in this country.
Well, you know, people are people.
Yay! Maybe Grogu's going to show up.
Do you think? We better not see Grogu in this show. No way. We
We
better
actually-
see Zeb. They said his name. I
They
wanna
said
see
his
Zeb.
name.
I want to see Zeb.
We had
I
a
wanna
lot of
see
name
that.
drops. Asajj Ventress's name was dropped.
I did love that. I did love that.
In the tutorial.
And I loved
module.
the moment of Thrawn finding out that Ahsoka's master was Anakin Skywalker.
How did he not know that?
Well, he didn't know that.
I guess he's never
I
really
guess
had
at the
to.
time, because
He would have. Okay, I'm sorry, but in Rebels,
he figured out that.
if they had any interaction, he would have got all the background
Yeah,
info.
that's a good
the
point.
fact that he's only just figuring it out, and Morgan Elspeth knows.
Well, they did blow. Yeah, yeah. He was deduced. He had deduced that Anakin was Darth Vader. He had figured that out. That Anakin Skywalker became Darth Vader. Yeah, I guess that's interesting. He never. Maybe he did know, and it's been a decade, and he's like,
And he's
I
not
forgot
showing
about
all
that.
of his hands.
I forgot all about that.
We'd love to know what you think, though.
Yeah.
What's Baylan's plan? What is
Baylan's
Baylan up
plan?
to? What are we going to see in the final episode? Yes, Evan, your hand is raised.
Yep.
You've been recognized.
We can go through some questions that we have from the chat right
Please,
here.
please.
One comment real quick from Catchin05, an Australian and a Floridian. They know about killer animals.
That's
and
right.
people.
Alligators are dangerous. We didn't have crocodiles in Florida, but we have tons of alligators.
Oh, yeah.
Very dangerous.
Crocodiles.
Are you
don't wanna
okay?
mess
Are you
with
okay?
Yeah, it
You just
went
went to a
somewhere.
dark place.
Yeah, the
Went
death
to a
roll.
dark place.
It'll grab your leg
They'll
and
grab
roll
you.
and
They'll
things.
take you under.
You don't have that
They'll
leg
start
anymore.
rolling.
Yeah.
You're a dead man. You're a
I
dead
can't
man.
believe Steve Irwin didn't get killed by a crocodile.
You know, they respected him too much.
Stingray.
They had a deal.
didn't
He
see
had a
that
deal
coming.
with the Gator Mafia.
Thrawn didn't even see that coming.
No, no.
Next question.
Saxomatic asking, again, what's up with those damn coffins? You guys, any idea?
It's got to be dead witches,
Yeah.
right?
The coffins.
What they're loading onto Thrawn's
Yeah, okay,
ship.
my
they
mind
look like
immediately
coffins.
went to gold.
Gold.
Yeah, what was it in which episode where there was a heist and they were stealing all the gold?
That was Solo, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't that the whole plot of the Solo movie? It was
Then
a train
that's what
heist,
I was
right?
thinking of. No, I think it was Mandalorian episode, or is it Andor Undercover?
Oh, yeah.
Andor.
Oh, Andor, yes. That
Andor.
was a great heist.
Yeah, I
episode.
thought it was
Let's talk about
Andor and the-
Andor.
yeah.
Forget this show. Let's go back to Andor. More Mon Mothma and Andor.
Yeah,
That's what I like
Mon
about that. The things are loading on the ship. We're almost done. He's got a little progress meter. Very helpful. Very helpful. Very visual learner. He's like, this is all part of my plan. I got them fighting over there, and we're loading up. We're almost done. But they look like coffins. I think there are dead Night Sisters on there. Because I think in the world of Star Wars, there's not many Night Sisters left. Because Dathomir was pretty
Overrun?
heavily attacked.
Yeah.
Pretty decimated.
There's Rancor.
Was attacked many
Dathomir as
times.
well.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're either dead Night Sisters.
Yeah.
Or they're the dead
Or there's gold.
Stormtroopers.
You think there could be gold?
Gold!
The dead stormtroopers, like, I'm getting the bodies back to their parents.
No.
These boys are coming home.
Thrawn would literally say they knew what they signed up for. That's
No,
his mantra.
Well, he would bring them home if he could then go like to the
Monetize
families
it.
and be like, "That'll be 20,000
That's
credits,
it.
please,
Monetize it.
please."
What
If you want
are
this body
in
back?
the cargo? Weapons of mass destruction. He's starting a war.
WMDs? Yeah, they were building like missiles there. Maybe they're magic missiles.
That's a great spell in Dungeons and
Yeah,
Dragons.
very Dungeons and
Any
Dragons.
other
We got
questions?
witches.
Yeah, JSU Eagle asking, could Hu Yang possibly have lightsaber parts on the ship for Ezra to make a new one? You think he'd even want to make a new one? You know, we
No,
talked a
he's
little
got
bit
such a
about that.
disassociated attachment to his lightsaber.
Well,
now.
because he gave it to her. He's not going to ask for it back. That would
if
be rude.
you're in a fight and she's got two blaster
He hasn't
pistols-
used one for a decade. What's he going to do? Chop his own arm off? You think it just comes back? Remember when Obi-Wan? Okay, remember that great show, Obi-Wan Kenobi, that we all loved and had no notes on? Remember how that guy was like, he hadn't used the lightsaber in quite some time, and he almost got his ass whooped? He
but
did get his ass whooped a
But
couple
if you're
times.
going up against someone who has a lightsaber, you don't think, I'm going to do worse if I have a lightsaber.
I would think if the person brought a lightsaber to the fight, they would be good with the lightsaber, and I would be scared.
Yes!
Also, it's orange. She's never seen an orange lightsaber. That's the interesting thing, right? When you become a Sith, your corruption turns your kyber crystal red, right?
But if you're not all, the dial's not all the way
That's what I'm
there.
wondering. Like, did they purposely get orange kyber crystals and that's all they could find? And it was like, we're going to match. Don't worry.
I have
Or did they get
theories.
enough? They've used enough dark force power that it slowly has corrupted. It's only just slightly turned it to red.
That's what, I mean, if we start going down that path,
Do it. Do it.
the purple lightsaber.
Well, that's just because Mace
The
Windu
single-
motherfucking wanted one.
Oh, exactly. But I mean, it completely landslides that argument because blue and red,
Well, you start with a purple. He never went bad.
maybe he was a plant all along.
Mace Windu?
Yes, and in my TED Talk, I will argue that Mace Windu, with his purple lightsaber, never really had the Jedi Order's interests at heart, and he was working and had been brainwashed. By Sidious.
Interesting.
Even though, and then, because he stopped doing what he commanded, and you can only, the rule of 2, and then Anakin said yes, and so Mace Windu was out.
Did Mace Windu survive? The
No.
thing from the window, you think that did kill him? There's always the rumor that he survived that. We're going to see him again.
It didn't kill Palpatine, so...
Somehow, he returned.
Last question here from Kobe-Wan Kenobi.
Great
asking,
name.
Some Ezra-related questions
Yes.
here. So, part 1, do you think Ezra could have discovered some of the Force secrets of this planet during his time here, like whatever Baylan's looking for? And do you think Ezra connected with his dark side at all while stranded?
Opposite. He went
Full light.
born again.
I mean, he had to. He really, he lived the gimmick. He was like, I believe so much in this, I'm going to
He has a
throw it all
Jesus
behind.
beard.
Yeah, he's
Like-
gone full Jesus beard.
Yeah.
He's very, very beautiful. He's got it all. Okay.
I think if Ezra learnt the information of that planet, he would not be alive. He would not be left alive by Thrawn. He would be hunted to every corner of that Earth.
Interesting. But I don't think Thrawn cares about that planet or the Force power on it.
Yeah, but anyone who has that information, Thrawn knows that information is one of the best weapons you can have.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
true. But Thrawn might not know the information that's there. Because, like, the Night Sisters, right, they do magic. They don't do the Force. They can, like, sense the Force, but, like, their magic's, like, totally separate in a lot of ways. And so they wouldn't even understand what is there.
Ezra's a
if
witch.
it's something like the Zepho built a temple there that they don't really understand, they're just doing their magic.
Ezra's a witch.
Ezra's a witch now?
Yeah.
That's what that all was?
just thought of it.
I think he just likes Avatar, The Last Airbender. And he's like, I don't want to go back.
But
I'm
that
in a
would be
new
a cool
IP
twist.
now.
That'd be a cool
That'd
twist.
be a
I don't
cool
need a
twist.
lightsaber because
He
I
shaves
have...
his head and there's a red arrow and we're like, oh my gosh. He's
Blue.
done it.
Blue arrow.
Blue.
That's all right.
Blue.
And on my TED Talk, I will be talking about how Avatar The Last Airbender is actually Ezra.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Aang.
Aang.
That was his
But yeah, will he build another lightsaber? I don't know if he wants a new his third saber.
I like that Hu Yang has the ability to help construct a lightsaber. I think that is very good.
I did
to
love
have
the
a-
reveal too that this is how Hu Yang was supposed to do his thing in the first episode. Remember when she was like, I'm gonna do it again. He's like, you're doing that again. He's like, and she was like, this time don't screw it up. And he said something like, I only partially screwed up last time.
What was last time?
So when the first episode, when she is like at that weird little temple
Yep.
and those robots show up,
That's
the HK
right.
droids
Gosh,
to
that
fight,
feels so long
and he
ago.
was late getting there.
Yes.
The explosion happens and she has to run and jump onto the ship.
Yep.
The plan was for him to swoop in and shoot those flares off to distract the robots, but he screwed up last time.
Got it.
But he nailed it this time.
See, that's
And
the kind of throwback.
Baylan loved it. She rides off on the Howler and
he was
he
like-
does the 7 looks
Yeah.
that were just
But it
incredible.
started with-
no dialogue.
Hey, that's it for this episode of Wookieeleaks.
Oh, okay, great.
Again, remember to watch Eric's Easter egg breakdown on the new Rockstars channel. And you can follow the Breakroom on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram. You can look up at Breakroom. Ner.
Ner.
It's the Australian one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Breakroom. Ner. Where can people find you online?
Oh, you can find me on Twitter at Grin and Barrick if you want to. I haven't.
See, you do like puns. Is it just
I
my
love
puns that you don't like?
No, your puns are great. They are like.
You didn't even know they're no tea.
I know. Your puns are like stealth assassins that sneak in to the house, and then I wake up and it's already too late.
Yeah.
I'm already dead. That's how good your puns are. Yeah, at Grin and Barrick on Twitter. I haven't sent out an X in quite some time, but maybe today will be the day.
Gonna give it to you. I'm Maude Garrett on all socials. And if you're looking for a book club where we read sci-fi and fantasy, Maude's Book Club. Everywhere you get your books. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and
We have spoken.